Are you ready for a sizzling dinner? Then these chicken fajitas are for you. First, we're going to start by making the marinade. We have 2 tablespoons of oil already in the bowl. Then we're going to take a teaspoon of salt. And we're going to take half teaspoon of pepper. Half teaspoon of onion powder. Half teaspoon of garlic powder. Then we're going to have 1 teaspoon of chili powder. Now what you want to do, get a spoon. Oh, and also you want to get a lime. I prefer to squeeze the lime like this. We have 1 lime, so we cut it in half. And also, if you want to make it easier to squeeze out, roll the lime before you cut it to make it softer. Okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to want to take your spoon. You're going to want to mix it all up. You don't want any clumps. So if there's a clump, just take your spoon and lightly mash it. And there's your marinade. So now we finished our marinade, we're gonna pierce holes in the chicken so the marinade could soak into the chicken. So what you're gonna wanna do is you're just gonna take a fork and pierce it all around. And I put it in a bowl before I marinate it. So I took a little break to wash my hands because I was just touching the raw meat. Now what we're going to do is, at the beginning we made the marinade. Now what we're going to do is we're going to pour it over. Now what you could do is you could like flip it, get it all around. And then when you're done with this, you're gonna want to put it in the refrigerator for 30 minutes. And I washed the cutting board because there was raw meat on it. Now what we're gonna do is while we're waiting, we're gonna cut our peppers and our onion. Boom, voila. Now that the chicken marinated for 30 minutes in the refrigerator, it's time to grill it. So what you want to do is lay it, and you want to make sure it's really, really flat. And depending on the thickness of your chicken, it might have to go longer. then like if you have very thin ones, it will cook very fast. But if you have thick ones, it's going to take a little longer to cook all the way through. So now that we finished our chicken, we are going to do our vegetables. We're going to grow our vegetables. We added a little more oil to our pan because we need to, but you don't have to if you don't need to. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take your onions, and once all of them in, you're going to want to put them in for 3 to 5 minutes. Now that the onions have been in for about 5 minutes, you're going to put the peppers in. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take some salt. And then you're just going to want to sprinkle it over. I had a very little bit, so I'm going to add some more. Okay, and then you're going to let it cook. So now that we have the vegetables finishing cooking up, we're going to start slicing the chicken, which we're going to go back in with them after. So, and you could cut the chicken strips. If you like them thinner, you could cut them thinner. If you like them thicker, you could cut them thicker. So, after we cut the chicken up, we're going to let the chicken sear with the vegetables for a few minutes. Now that the vegetables and the chicken are done, you can get any toppings you want, get some warm tortillas, and now the only thing that's missing is Miss Jordina's guacamole. Enjoy.
I give this chef 5 stars and an A+.